Jerry McNeely.
Greetings, Dave. Lord Dan, Willie, shake your hand.
Jerry McGay.
Bruce and John. As I say, greetings from the north end of San Juan County, or Spanish Valley, or Property Flats, or Moab South, however you want to say it.
We went to his town and he gave us a lot
Well,
of
fast or slow, Dave? We got time? Willie?
Fast.
Fast?
Yeah.
Everything's great in northern San Juan County. How's that?
Thank you very much.
Okay, let me just give you a rundown on my meetings. Grand Water and Sewer had a meeting that I attend. Everything was fine there. The biggest thing that we're talking about is Ken's Lake, which, you know, they give you out your little handout here. Which Ken's Lake is now completely full. And it has now turned into the recreational lagoon of southeastern Utah, so to speak.
Do they have a spillway, Jerry? Is it running over the spillway?
We won't let it run over, we can't let it run over the spillway. We keep it, it goes down into the river.
Okay.
Everything extra, we put in what we're using at this particular time. And so it just stays there, because we run into trouble when we let it go to the spillway, and then because it goes on down through the valley, and so we don't allow that to happen.
Check the gauge on the Mill Creek below.
Yeah.
In there, I think it's at a historical record yesterday.
Well,
The snow melt was-
as you can see, the lake went straight up, so
Yeah.
that's a record itself, because you look down here where it started our low point of last year, to fill up that fast. No one believed that was going to happen. And the whole deal is now, with the reports I'm getting on the mountain, well, the South Mountains, I went around the north end here this weekend, and there's tons of snow. I mean, when you look up through Hidden Lake and Dawn's Lake, the valleys are still clear full of snow. And then the report on you guys on this side of the mountain, which would be Dark Canyon Lake, Blue Lake, there's still 4 foot of snow at the lake, period. That means them guys can't get into their cabins and stuff. That's where I get that report. And Hollyoaks, who are up on top, they'll get into their cabins till probably July. So that means that's still up there. And everything, you know what Colorado was like. And last time I heard the Colorado was running 35,000 feet per second. I would say now it's probably in the 50s, or maybe a little higher right now. And there's still a lot of snow up there, so we should have a good water year. But Ken's Lake's our big thing for what we, because we didn't have any water last year and had a really hard time struggling this year. Okay, and then we had a San Juan and Water and Sewer meeting on June the 12th with that board. It went great. Everything's going good. The water's going good. The sewer's going good. Hopefully we'll be done by August. Maybe pushing it a little bit, but we'll try to get done by August with the water and sewer. So that's going good. I'll have I have a self-help home meeting this week, and I have another water meeting this week. So that's more meetings that I'll be talking about next time. And then the meeting was with you guys at Grand County, where I was doing all the work, so you guys got to be movie stars. I felt really bad about that, you know. So it was,
We didn't even have a Corvette.
well, I would have brought my Corvette out, but the road was a little rough. I know you had a big Dodge out there that I would not have brought my Corvette on there where your Dodge was. So remember that. Remember we discussed that little thing. Corvette's a little special.
Always an excuse, Jerry.
Yeah, I know. But I'll bring it up and let you drive it. You just watch. Okay, Forest Service. I met with the Forest Service, they're working on the geyser pass because they got some money on it, so they're gonna be working on it for future recreation. Remember, geyser pass is now turned into the winter recreational wonderland of southeastern Utah. I mean, they have lots of people up there. And so they've got some money to redo that whole thing because it gets too crowded. It's not big enough, so they'll be working on that. Let's see. And the road to Uwa, well, I gave you that right. They've now started giving out these little things on their road situation. So before I got this one, the Forest Service Friday, it just kind of helps you out. If somebody asks you, you don't have it right on your tip of your tongue, you can tell them what it's about. It's just the roads and the snow. But what I'm getting at is the road to Uwa, for those of you who know what Uwa is, had a big slide and took out the road, and it could be, they have no idea how long it'll be before they can get up there or what it's going to take to clean it. They're looking at like maybe even a year to get that all taken care of, depending on how, how long it takes them before they can get up there. Right now, they can't even get up there. They got the gate shut, and they're not planning on opening it at any time soon. You can hike up there, or you can ride a bike up there if you want to. That's the Uwa part, which is in San Juan County. Also, let's see, road closed. And they're looking at some stuff in LaSalle Pass, which is kind of interesting. We take care of LaSalle Pass too, so it's in the San Juan. So it's just these little things might be brought up as I was talking to. Okay, Sitla, they're still doing the land exchange. They're doing the road easements for us in Spanish Valley. The biggest thing they got going right now, which is to our benefit, is they're putting in 2 vaulted bathrooms on the Dark Canyon side of the mountain, which is this side of the mountain at Dark Canyon. Let's say Blue Lake area or the start of Geyser Pass because it's down lower, and we have 2 unloading or camping areas there that they've give us easements to. When they gave the easements, I'll just give you a little history. When they gave us the easements, our job was to go in and grade them flat and put gravel on them and then have them drained. We've got 2 of those, and they've been, again, they've gotten used so much during the hunting season, etc., and then now winter time, that they've decided to put 2 vaulted bathrooms, which they don't do that very often, so that's a big thing, to put the 2 vaulted bathrooms. The big thing for San Juan was they had trouble getting the bathrooms in, so our road crew went up and fixed the 2-mile road, which helped out getting in there. And so, because the roads are still in really bad shape on the 2-mile side. Also, I've been getting phone calls from the homeowners that are in the Dark Canyon lower 2-mile area, and what they are is second home owners, big tax base and everything, and they want the roads fixed. So we've been working on that, helping them out. In fact, Bruce met one of them the other day. That's one of those landowners. Let's see, BLM. I talked to, everything's the same with BLM on the drill sites, all the drilling and exploration stuff that I gave you last time. I did talk to Lance this morning, and the biggest thing he had going, the Blueberry drill site and all that's still there. Wilson Arts is on hold. No changes.
I looked at it, side of the road on the left side going to mow it.
Mm-hmm.
I need the detail.
You mean up on top of Blue Hill? Is that what you're talking, Willie?
Before you get to Wilson Arch
Yeah.
on your left side.
Yeah. That's the old highway?
I have no idea
Yeah.
what you're
Okay.
talking about when you,
Okay.
what is that?
What they were gonna do-
development right there?
They were going to go right through the old highway, right at Wilson Arch, where all the houses are.
Mhm.
And those citizens came to the commission at that time and complained that they didn't want it going through there. So they put the drill site on hold, which is just right below there, about, just right off the highway right there. And so we went to the BLM and tried to get them to talk to the oil company to change the route. And so we went down here where Charlie Steen Road is and where the old highway crosses 191. They're going to go past Wilson Arch down to that intersection, and then they go back towards Wilson Arch on the old highway, old 191. And then they got some problems with a CC camp that was there, so they're going to try to go around that. So that's where they're working right now, is how they're going to bring that road into that drill site. My idea was to go around Looking Glass Rock, because they've already used that to go to the drill site, and come from that backside and come in from the backside, then it wouldn't be around anybody's home or anything else. So, and they're still working on it. They haven't decided what to do there because of the people complaining. And it's a really old oil leasing plane. And so I think it came from Trump's, that they have to now, if you have holding an old lease, you can't hold it, you got to drill on it. And so that's what started this whole thing in the first place. You know where it is now, Will?
Yeah.
And that's what that's all about. Because all those homes right there, boy, I started getting, as soon as they found out, because it would be right in their backyard, and they were going to use that old 191 to go to, you go right through their houses, a lot of them, and that's where the complaint comes from. So, we didn't want that to happen either, so we went to the BLM. That's what I do. I go to the BLM and tell them when I get these complaints, and we worked on it. And it was now been in the holding bank for 6 months, 7 months now. We've been working on that one. So, also talking on the Ken's Lake thing, I talked to the recreation Jennifer Jones, I think her name is, and she's asked for some help because now it's turned into the big recreational thing, and it's so full. There's no beaches. So she's asked for me, which I've already talked with the sheriff, that if he could have a couple of deputies drive through there once in a while to kind of give a sight, show and tell, so to speak, to the people that are there, because, I don't know, the boarding thing is getting way out of hand, where they get on them boards and paddle around and all that stuff. And then the dogs are getting out of hand, and so they would just ask if San Juan would be interested in a little bit of help. You told me to get the hell out of here. Well, okay. All you gotta do is say, shut up, Jerry, you had enough.
I decided.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
And if you need me, call me. I'm available at all times.
Right.
Even if you want to ride, Kenneth, just come by. Maybe we ought to race Corvette and Dodge.
Can I bring my nitrous bottle?
No, that's cheating. No.
Next
Thanks,
is,
guys.
Nick?
Nick.
Sandberg. This is Sandberg.